What role did 1950s nylon and spandex play in fashion revivals? Imagine stepping into a vintage boutique and seeing those sheer, shiny stockings that seem to whisper elegance. Or trying on a modern dress that fits like a second skin. Both styles owe a lot to the innovations of the 1950s. During that decade, nylon and spandex transformed how people dressed and how fashion was remembered and revived later on. Nylon, first introduced in 1930, became the go-to fabric for hosiery in the 1950s. It replaced silk stockings because it was cheaper, more durable, and easier to care for. Women loved the sheer, shiny look of nylon stockings, especially with the iconic back seam that made legs look longer and more elegant. These stockings came in different sheerness levels, from delicate and transparent to more opaque, giving women a variety of options. They also helped shape the hourglass figure with lightweight girdles and petticoats made from nylon that kept dresses looking full and feminine. Nylon was a symbol of modernity after the war, showing progress and style. Spandex, on the other hand, was invented in 1958 by a chemist working for the DuPont company. It was a game-changer because it could stretch up to 5 times its original length and bounce back without losing shape. This meant clothes could be tighter, more comfortable, and still look smooth. Although spandex became more popular in the 1960s, its debut in the late 1950s started a shift toward body-conscious fashion. Early blends with nylon allowed for shapewear that was lighter and more flexible than rubber-based options. This helped create the sleek, curvy silhouettes that define the 1950s. Over time, spandex made its way into tights and pantyhose, which became essential in the fashion revivals of the 60s inspired by miniskirts and modern styles. When we look at the nostalgia for the 1950s today, nylon and spandex are key symbols. Nylon stockings evoke the glamour and femininity of that era, with their sheer texture and delicate seams. Spandex hints at the beginning of more comfortable, form-fitting clothing that still celebrates the era's love for curves. These fibers helped shape the iconic looks that designers and fashion fans love to revisit. Today's vintage-inspired hosiery often copies the sheer, seamed nylon stockings, and modern shapewear owes its existence to the stretchy qualities of spandex. Both fibers support the revival of the full skirts, cinched waists, and sleek legs that make 1950s fashion so memorable. In the end, nylon and spandex from the 1950s played a dual role. Nylon created the signature look of sheer, elegant hosiery and lightweight foundation garments. Spandex introduced the stretch and comfort that made fashion more body-conscious and practical. Their influence still shows in today's fashion revivals, blending vintage charm with modern comfort and performance.